we're gonna play some first Descendant. I want to try to do my dailies as quickly as possible. Oh man, there's just so much to do. What the hell? Somebody said in the chat, I never hit anyone female. Something. Just say it on a game online. I don't know. People sound fucked up there. I'm gonna close that chat out.
If there's something you need, you'll need Faye.
People wonder why women turn away from gaming. These guys can be just so fucking weird. Not all of them. Some of them are gentlemen. Don't get me wrong, but there's quite a bit of weirdos. I see it on Call of Duty all the time. It's all actually very repulsive. Alright. But I've also met gentlemen too. So you can't say, oh, all guys in gaming, you know, are pigs. You can't say that. Because there are gentlemen out there. But sadly, a lot of the guys I run into end up being kind of piggy. I mean, hell, you see it when I'm streaming with my boyfriend, just the shit that goes on. It gets old fast. I have to put something away in the fridge, too. I was just having my dinner, but I couldn't finish it all. I ordered, because my mom wanted some Swiss chalet for dinner tonight. We did a buy one, get one free deal. And I was like, well, you know, I feel like some dessert too. So I ordered a cheesecake. My mom ordered like a slice of apple pie. And I got an iced tea like ordered. And they didn't deliver 3 of those items because the moron driver didn't pick up the bag. I'm like, they only handed you 1 bag, I said to the guy. And he's like, yeah, there was just 1 bag. Call the restaurant, find out that he didn't pick up the other bag. And he just left it. So I said, okay, I'm lowering his tip because he didn't, you know, do his due diligence and checking and making sure everything was there. Because if I'm not getting the service I pay for, why should I tip a decent amount? I'll just lower the tip because that's what you're communicating to me, like, you know, by not doing your job right. Do a half-assed job, get half the amount. I think that's fair. Because ultimately, tips are for the service you receive if you enjoy the service, you know? I remember talking to another guy that's a gamer that does Division 2 content. He's also Canadian. His name's Little Huge. And He was telling me, I think, like, when him and his girlfriend have ordered, like, food in and stuff, it's been, like, sometimes drivers doing a lackluster job, you know? And so he does the same thing. At least I remember that's what he said. Forgive me if I'm wrong. And so he got fed up with delivery drivers too and the shit they pull off. It's like, you know, say you go to a restaurant and you get bad, you know, service, like from the waitress or waiter or whatever. Are you gonna tip a great amount? Like, no, you let your tip kind of speak. Like, if you give me good service, I'm gonna give you a good tip. I at least want to go down the slidey thing. That's my favorite part of this mission. Even if he pulls this into the door. There we go. I just gotta go in and out of missions. I'm not gonna be able to get all the resources today. Yeah, it's already 10:45. I'm to meet my partner at 11. Shit. It's so hard to get everything accomplished. It's just been, like, kind of dragging ass today, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think, like, past couple of days have burnt me out. He wanted to play Division 2 tonight, or the first Descendant. But Division 2, I'm kind of wondering where to take him next, what to do next. I guess, like, kind of farming for a build for him. So we would have to, like, look at the map, look at open world activities first of all, see if we could get him, like, I don't know if there's any striker.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position.
Maybe the day with striker would be good. Get him kind of started with that. Because, like, his playstyle, my boyfriend's is, like, DPS, like, frontliner. And, like, he likes to be right up in the mix, where I can be up in the mix, but I like being more supportive role. So
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to get in your way.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original. Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Okay, I have to do one more of these, and then it's on to 400% missions.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
RK life signs detected inside a Vulgus structure.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment. Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original. Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
All right. I hope the 400% are like super easy ones today. Let me see something. Oh, cool, we got that. Neat. So we almost got that, and we just need to complete another mission, which we'll get shortly here. So did they take out... No, they didn't. Okay. Let's see what our... Kingston, Slumber Valley, or Unknown Laboratory. Definitely Slumber Valley, I would say. With our bunny. Bunny. Descendant module, 400%. Yeah, I'm just not even bothering with resources today, just getting this shit done. Okay. Play this mission 4 times and then I will be done. I wish Saint would not be at the beginning. Just like kinda not killing anything, so that report will go in for AFK. Like this guy ahead of me obviously is doing the work. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm trying to do the work too. But this other dude's like way back. If I had more time and this guy didn't push into the room, then I'd make that other guy, force him to run the length of the mission. Sorry, but I don't tolerate that shit. It's a reportable offense. You're not doing your part as a teammate, and you're playing public lobbies. Lazy people. Ran right into the fucking thing. It's funny. And that's another person I'll report. The one that just left the mission. Why just join on and then quickly leave for free XP? That's not gonna fly. Oh. Maybe I can't get him because he left. That's stupid. Oh well. Hey babe, I'm just trying to finish up here. I gotta run this mission 2 more times, then I'll be over. Trying to do it as quick as I can. Trying to eat and then do this fast. I'll put the rest of my food away in the fridge though because I'm so full. I still have like some Burger King from yesterday left over too, so yeah, so full. Shit. Well, sorry, Alpha, I don't got all day. I got places to be. Not to be mean, but... Alright, let me see. I think I have one more run to do. Yeah, one more. So when we get you established, babe, we should go for Bunny. If possible, Ultimate Bunny. She should be one of your ones. She's good for 400% missions if you have to do, like, your dailies or whatever. We should get you Viessa. We should get you probably Belair. As far as the male characters go, who else in the male characters would be good for you? So I find that the females in this game, not to sound sexist, tend to be better at clearing shit than the males. But right now, Blair, the fire guy, is pretty OP. Oh, so I haven't done diamond art in some time. I should get back into it, but it's just so much is going on. I actually still have one for MCP that I still need to finish, but I don't know if I'll be able to find the diamonds for that particular image. I'll have to look through my stuff. But, yeah, when the ladies came in for the inspection, my house inspection, I had one of my diamond art pieces, you know, laying out kind of thing. One of the ones I completed. I had it laying on a table. And, I mean, it's been a minute since, like I said, I got into any of that. And they were like, oh, it's so pretty. I think it was a lion that I did because my aunt, she's a Leo. And I bought two of this like lion image, like one for her obviously, and then one for myself. And I had finished the one for her, and I was in the process of finishing the other one. Because they were like cheap, they were like $5, I think. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool, like just to get it, like, and you know, do one up for her and for my aunt, and then give it to her as a gift, which I did, and she loved it. Yeah, my aunt, yeah, she's a Leo. I think her birthday is either August 16th or 17th? Hold on, I'll find out from my mom. She'll tell me.
Please proceed to the Colossus guided capture zones.
I'll ask her and I'll put it on stream. If she's okay with talking. Can I put you on stream for a second? I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. Okay, so you're on my stream.
Yeah?
Aunt Barb, what's her birthday? When's her birthday?
August 17th.
August 17th. I thought it was either the 16th or 17th.
Yeah, because Nana's is the 17th. And,
Nana's is the 17th of September. So Nana's was the 17th of September.
Yeah.
Aunt Barb is the 17th of August. And great grandma
Is the 23rd or something?
Great grandma was when?
Oh, August 17th.
Great grandma
was born in a thunderstorm, and so was Barb.
So great grandma was also born on the 17th of August?
Yep.
So great grandma was a Leo too?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah, because if she's born the same day as Aunt Barb,
Mhm.
they're both Leos. Wow.
Yeah.
Just learned something about my great grandma. Cool.
I'm pretty sure. I'll have to ask Barb again, maybe. Get from Barb.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was thinking about Barb, you know?
Oh, before I brought it up?
Yeah, I was thinking about how Nanny used to call her. You know, she's Elizabeth Barbran.
Yeah.
And Nanny called her Lizzie Tish.
Huh.
And I used to think she was calling her Lizzie Fish.
Huh.
And I thought, that's an awful name.
Yeah.
Like calling her like a fishy smell. Lizzie Tish.
Lizzie
And I
Tish,
thought,
yeah.
I should write her and say, hi, Lizzie Tish, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like through like online, like.
Yeah. That's funny.
So he had to probably think, oh, I haven't heard that in a while.
How long ago were you thinking about Aunt Barb?
Just about less than a half an hour.
Oh, wow. See, I have that ability with people, like, to kind of pick up on their thoughts. It's kind of freaky. I think I've done that too, like, yeah, with my boyfriend at times, right, babe? Like, I'll pick up on stuff you're thinking, just as you're thinking it, or, like, something along those lines. Or, like, for example, you know, say he goes out with his family, and they're driving in the car somewhere, a song comes on the radio or whatever, and then later on, like, I don't know, because I'm not there, and then I'll just, like, mention that song, and it, like, freaks my boyfriend out, because he'll be like, I was just listening to that song today. What the hell? Yeah.
Well, you did have special talents before your clear audio.
Well, yeah, that's what, when I went to a psychic, she said I'm clairvoyant and clairaudient, which means clear seeing, meaning, like, you can see some of the future, and then clairaudient means, like, hearing things, which, like, I mean, you gotta be careful with that, too, because it could be, like,
so
a certain mental
you don't
disorder.
Feed into that too much.
Yeah, but I have, it sounds crazy, in the past, I haven't heard it lately, but in the past, I've, like, had, like, it's almost like an inner voice, and I'd hear something, and then that thing would come to happen, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Like a warning? I would get a warning about something that's about to happen.
Scaring you.
Yeah, and it started scaring me that was happening, and I started praying on it, and I said, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to know things like that. Please, you know, take that away from me. And I haven't heard anything like that since, so. But, yeah, because you got to be careful, because, I mean, I don't want to really bring up the disorder on stream, but, like, hearing voices, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything in some time after praying on that. But yeah, I'll just say it. It would warn me about people who are about to pass. And then I would tell Mom, right? And then it would happen. And I didn't like that. I didn't like knowing that.
No, I know.
Yeah, so I prayed on it and gone.
Yeah.
And wasn't it Nana's sister? She read like tea leaves?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she could see death
Before
in
it
the
happened.
leaves, but she wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But it was scaring her.
Yeah, and she stopped.
Mhm.
So, yeah, there's gifts in my family, but yeah, I don't, like, I don't want to know things. I mean, hell, it was even
Now
scary.
there's some things.
Yeah, but I mean, hell, it was even scary. Like one day, I was just sitting talking to my boyfriend about Boris Brott. You know, I guess he's a composer or conductor.
Conductor, yeah.
Conductor. Pardon me. And sadly, he got struck by a car, like a hit and run, and the guy took off.
Mhm.
And anyways, and he passed away. So I was just, talking about that to my boyfriend one day because I was like, oh, like, I think it was the Nutcracker Prince movie. I was like, I didn't realize he did the music for it. Like, it shocked me. And then so I started talking about him and like what happened to Boris Brott. And then a bird hit my window real loud. And my boyfriend was even like, what was that?
Mhm.
And way in the past, like prior to people passing, that would happen. And like there's superstitions about that, about a bird like flying into your window. It means like somebody might soon pass away. But that being said, also it's the reflection on the glass. The birds get confused. They see like a tree reflected on the glass of your window and think,
And that
oh,
was after Boris Brock had passed away too.
yes, it was after he had passed away when I was talking to my boyfriend about that. And then
So
the
it
bird did
wasn't
that.
a warning.
No, it wasn't a warning, but it kind of spooked me out. I
Not
believe in
awful.
supernatural stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, there's just certain things, like especially knowing about people passing before they do that I don't want to know. It's too creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
So I'm like Grandma's sister in that way. Now, Grandma's sister, was it her that shared my name?
She called you, I think, Victoria. She thought your name was Victoria.
Which was weird because at the time I was into the Spice Girls big time. And I'd try to dress up like Posh Spice, which was named Victoria. But no, like I'm asking, who was the one related to Nana that I was also named after?
Oh, that was her aunt.
Oh, Nana's aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so not
They
sister.
called her nickname was Aunt Jenny because she didn't like the name Sarah.
But her name was actually Sarah?
Yes.
Sarah Jane?
I don't know about Jane. I think possibly.
Yeah, I thought you said Sarah Jane before.
Well, yeah. It's like what you're talking about, like.
No. It's been earlier in the evening as well. Hey, babe, are you still there?
Mine says unable to connect to chat. Please try again.
Well, exit out and go back in.
Well, it's moving and everything.
Let me see if I type in. I typed in hi, but hold on, maybe I have to exit out myself and then go back in. I typed in hi. Yep. I can't even get my chat to load. I can't even get my chat to load. Somebody's fucking with my connection, babe. It's been happening since.
You better type up to him.
No, he can hear me. Yeah, it's been happening. Have you been having any issues with your connection, babe? this person, whoever it is a no-life bum. What do you think of them, Mom?
They're a waste of space because they're a waste of time.
You're happy with my boyfriend, right? Who I've decided...
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so like this other person that is doing this has no chance, right?
Right.
So you're best to leave. My mom would not approve of you. Whoever's messing with my connection and my boyfriend's connection.
And from talking to your boyfriend and everything, I like his personality and everything.
Yeah.
And he's soon to be my son-in-law.
Exactly. So like to this person whoever's obsessed and doing this to my connection, my mom would never approve of you. She's already approved of someone else, so you can best back off and leave us alone. I'm sorry that you're deeply unhappy. I hope that you find your happiness in your life, but I'm just going to tell you, by trying to down internet connections of other people, that's not the solution. You're focusing in the wrong area. Go focus on your own life, go out and meet people, or, go on a dating app, or I mean, you can look online, just, type in a dating profile that you're looking for a female gamer, because obviously you are if you're so obsessed with me and my partner and downing both of our connections. Go and do that, because right now, you're not mentally stable. I'm sorry to say it, but you aren't. Because a mentally stable person would not keep doing this to somebody's connection. And by the way, my mom needs the internet for her medical condition, as does my partner's mom, because she's got a heart issue as well. So I don't appreciate you doing that. And you can actually potentially harm somebody by not letting them have their internet. You can be mad at me all you want. Hell, come kill me in Call of Duty, get it out of your system if that's really what you need. But it's not going to change the fact of our future. It's already written in stone. And so go, create your own story elsewhere. And I wish you all the best. I don't wish you harm, but I just wish that you would, focus on your own future instead of chasing people that you'll never have. I don't know what else to say, hun. Like, I really don't. This person, obviously, I hate to say it, they must be unemployed. They are not focusing on their future, and they're focusing on the wrong things and wrong people instead of, working towards their future, whether it be through employment or through their personal life.
Or even doing their own
stream.
Yes.
I think, Mom, we might have to get a hold of the internet company again. And I'm thinking of even taking legal action now. I'm done. It's harassment. Because more than it like messing up my stream and that, I don't give a shit about that. What I give a shit about is, I know that you need it, the internet, for your heart. My mom's got congestive heart failure, correct?
Yep.
And you have a tumor.
Right.
And we don't know if it's cancerous or not yet. That still has to be tested. But my mom has health issues, and she needs the internet. You could possibly take somebody's life away by them not having the internet access they need for their health condition. Would you want that on your conscience and on your karma?
Them fooling around?
Yes. Do you want that on your conscience and on your karma? Like, do you want to be laying on your deathbed knowing that you've done that to some other human being? It's not healthy. What you are doing is not healthy. There's other ways to get your kicks. But don't you want to be happy? Don't you want your happiness? You're only, stopping yourself from happiness by chasing after the wrong person. You're wasting your time. And your life.
You can have better health moving ahead yourself, like him.
Yeah.
Or her. Or whoever.
Yeah, whoever it is. So my mom knows about it. She's absolutely disgusted in this person. And yeah, you better stop, because I'm not fucking kidding. I will take legal action. I will take you to court, and I will sue you for everything you have.
Well, you know our
This is-
neighbor worked for that internet company before.
Mm-hmm.
I could even...
Well, even the guy, you know, that lives close by, across the street, he's a lawyer.
Uh-huh.
So I will fucking pursue it. I'm not fucking kidding. I don't want to take people to court. I don't want to have a long drawn out process, but if I have to, I will. And if it's a kid, if I have to get a hold of your parents and take them to court, or take your parents and you to court, I'll do it. I'll make sure that the parents take away the console too. If it's a child. And if it's an adult, you know that you can have, for harassment, you can potentially have your internet taken away as well. Your internet provider will not provide you service, and you'll have trouble with other internet providers giving you service. I don't want to do that to you. I want you to move forward and have your happiness in the future. I'm not withholding you from your happiness. So, you know, just move it. Move it along and go find your happiness.
It sounds funny, fly the coop.
Yeah.
There's a lot out there for you.
Yeah, plenty of fish in the sea, right? Why focus on somebody that's already in a committed relationship? I don't get it. And I say it to these guys in Call of Duty all the time. Don't chase after a married woman. But I'm not married yet. But, like you said, you expect him soon to be your son-in-law.
Well, I call him Sonny, too.
Yeah, Sonny Cowboy.
Yeah.
So... It's not, I feel bad in a way for this person because I know it's not healthy. Like, I'm not doing this shit to them. I'm going forward in, you know, living my life and spending time with my partner.
Who's your cowboy, too?
Yep. And it happened to you last week when you were playing Assassin's Creed. Yep. I'm not surprised.
Is he typing to you?
Yeah, he is right now. You have to back out of the video, Mom, and then go back in because the chat hasn't connected. He said that made me smile.
What, the Sonny Cowboy?
Well, I think that we are saying about him being son-in-law. Did you back out and then come back in?
No, I'm going to. Now, how far do I have
Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Increase, by the way. What's up?
Do I go to home? Do I have to go out of home and then come back in?
Well, just close out of the app completely and then go back in and then find me.
Oh.
You might have to go to
YouTube?
you might have to go to subscriptions or something.
Okay, I'm at the home page. Now I'll go down to YouTube.
Okay.
Into under my name.
I'm gonna end shortly here anyway, Mom.
Okay, wait a minute.
He goes, yeah, the son-in-law talk made me smile.
Oh. Okay, I'm back.
I just don't know what to say to this person that keeps doing it. Like, it's weird.
Like,
That's a bad... See, now you know where I get the word from, babe. I've learned it.
no, well...
You know what, when I instead of using that word, Mom, I try to say ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, okay,
instead
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the R word, okay, ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
And sorry to anybody I may have offended.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not really fine. You've told me before.
Well, I've done it. I actually said it the other night to my boyfriend, but off stream. And there's been times I've come close to it lately on stream, and I say, no, I'm not going to say that word. And my boyfriend will say, I know which word you're going to say. Because I've learned it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've learned it from you. And then I start...
Yeah, because it is in my family, and I shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah, there are people, an individual, right? One person that is challenged.
There was more.
How many?
2.
2. Okay. Yeah. It's just like me in Call of Duty, you know, being around other people, and they'll say like, dude, stop being so GAY, or, you know, you're so GAY, you know, to another guy. You'll hear them carry on this way. And then I'll be in the heat of the moment, like in a battle, and I'll say to the guy, oh my God, you keep coming after me. Like, you have something against women. You're so GAY or whatever, right? And then I go, no.
Or FAG?
Yep. Or that, because, like, you know, a lot of the guys in the game say it too. But you know me, like, that not only is there a person in my family that is GAY, but I've had friends and other folks I've known in my life that are GAY.
Yeah.
And that's not where my heart is, like, in the sense of downing them, yes.
By saying the word.
Yeah. So it's bad behaviors that you learn from people that you are around. You know? And so it's hard especially when you're in a fight situation, to not go there. It's like really hard. You have to try to retrain your brain, you know, but it's a bad habit, a very, very bad habit. Just like the R word for somebody that's challenged.
Yeah, well, I was taught not to say that, and it's something that it's very hard for me.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern that you've learned from somebody else, or who you've been around.
Or maybe my brother even, because he used to like to down me, you know.
So it's hard. Like, it's like, you know how they say you are who you surround yourself with? Well, if you're in bad company at times, you sadly can pick up their lingo, you know? And yeah, it's just a thing you gotta, like, kind of try to correct. Or like me, like, you know, I'll say to my boyfriend, babe, if I ever say that GAY word, remind me that I have a family member that is, you know, and that he wouldn't appreciate that, you know, if he heard me say that. And that I love the individual. I don't want to say who they are. But yeah, it's not fair to him or his partner when I say that, you know, like, you have to correct people in the moment.
And people should not assume that somebody's one way or another, you know what I mean?
And that's the thing I have too, because somebody I used to crush on ended up being that, I think. And I didn't know right away. They were kind of, I guess, masking that they were straight. And it really hurt me. So then I always have a fear of anybody that I'm interested in is going to end up, like, swinging both ways, we'll say, or just let me down and say I am, you know, this way. It's a bad thing, like, and I wish that person didn't do it to me.
Like, a lot of people will do stuff like that, and nobody goes right up to the person and asks them, because I think people are afraid to get punched in the face or get put
Well, if somebody
down for
tells you that
saying
they're
it.
interested in you and you swing for the other team, you know, or, you know, whatever your orientation is, you should let the person know if you don't swing the same way. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
only fair. Like, don't lead
You
a
don't
person.
just come out and say it if you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you've known the person for some time,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and then you say, hey, I like you, they should let you know there and then. I don't swing
They're
for that.
leading you on,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. So then, now it's sort of like a little bit like a PTSD thing for me. Now I'm scared. Like, I mean, fuck, you know, for my boyfriend, there was a time there, like, I kept saying, I think you are, maybe, or do you swing both ways, like, you know? And he's like, I don't fucking swing both ways. He even got his mom on to me, like, saying,
Yeah.
you know, he's not that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit,
Well,
you
I've
told your
seen
mom?
that.
Oh shit. But, I mean, I had to hear it.
Yeah, from the horses.
Yeah.
My phone.
It's dying?
Yeah, it's beeping.
Go
you
put
know,
it
I've
on.
had it off for.
Yeah, go put it on the charger then.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start up a Call of Duty stream here shortly anyway, but yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for talking,
So
Mom.
should I'll let you go then, okay?
Yep, love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
Take care.
Yep, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it's hard. It's learned patterns and behaviors, like for certain, you know, poor choice of words, you know. I mean, another poor choice of word I have is the F-bomb. I'm always dropping that, and my Nana would be disappointed in me. She would say, you know, you could have a better vocabulary. That's not ladylike, you know, and it's so bad. It's a learned behavior. I mean, hell, you've played Division with me. I think that's where a lot of it happened, like where I picked it up from. They're dropping, you know, the F-bomb in Division 2 and other, you know, language like that. And yeah, and then, I mean, I'd have to ask my mom exactly what I was saying. I could have asked her, but I remember getting Tabasco sauce in my mouth as a kid, and I think my mom said I was swearing, and she figured I picked it up, I think, from my Uncle Bruce, because he was living in the house too, you know, her brother, who she mentioned too, like, where she thinks she picked up a certain word from. But yeah, he, I think, I guess, would swear around me, and then I guess I picked it up and started swearing. I mean, fuck, it didn't, it didn't stop me in the future. I'm still swearing to this day. Tabasco sauce isn't gonna stop me in hell. Now I do like spicy food. It just trained me to like spicy food. But I can't eat too much of it. It messes with my gut. But like last night I had jalapenos in my sandwich. My burger. Even Assassin's Creed is bad with swearing. Yeah, so it's like, you know, you play these games, you pick it up. The people you live with or hang around, you pick it up. Their language, their lingo. And then, you know, you go forward and sadly carry it on. Now, like, here's another instance. I'll tell a quick story. You know, playing Call of Duty one day, there was a couple that I matched make with, and I was like, oh, cool, they're a couple too. I think my boyfriend was doing something else, or I don't know, but this couple seemed really cool, and I was like, you know what? I don't have to fear, like, with adding this couple that, you know, I'm gonna get hit on. Like, they're already coupled up, they're already happy, they're already in a pair. And I'm like, I don't mind gaming with them. They both seem cool at the time. I'm like, they both seem cool. I'll add them. And so I add them. And then one day, like, you know, I hadn't played with them for some time, so I didn't remember their names, but these people were on my friends list. One day we ran into them, my partner and I, in Resurgence, and they were playing really weird, acting really strange, and chasing after us almost the entire match. So, like, I went off on them, not realizing they're on my friends list from, like, playing one time together. And then after I was like, oh shit, like when I realized, I says, I am so sorry. And we call it kind of like all just like, you know, laughed it off and was like, huh, you know, this is funny. And then they said, well, you know, if we see you in another match, you know, don't be surprised. So then we go off, my boyfriend and I, and play Endgame for about like an hour and a half, I think he said. And then we go back to Resurgence, and immediately they're in our match, and they're coming after us. And actually what they're doing is, like, I think Q sniping, or like waiting to see when like by looking at you on their friends list, seeing when you, yeah, an hour and a half, yeah. They're waiting to see when you queue in, and then they'll queue in at the same time. And they were obsessed again, just following us to, you know, the building we were at, and just, you know, nonstop. So I opened up my mic and I'm like, I'm gonna have to remove you from my friends list. This is not cool. And then the woman in the couple started going off on me. And I was like, she's like, I told you we were gonna come after you, like, and da da da. But actually, what she's doing is bannable by TOS. I forget what they call it. My boyfriend could give you the proper term. Uh, it's not teaming. I forget what the fuck they call it. Teaming is when like two groups go in with the intention of not killing each other, but going after everybody else in the lobby. Boosting. Yeah, so they were boosting. Which is a bannable thing on TOS, Terms of Service, for Call of Duty. So by me removing them from my friends list, I'm preventing them from doing that. And also, you know, if they saw what they were doing, with me removing them, that shows that I wasn't in agreement with it. Plus, after that match, like the first match where I was kind of like talking shit about them, they started like laughing about it and stuff and saying like kind of like no problem. They seemed cool at first, but then I realized they weren't. They were actually mad about it. But they were going on about how they were in other matches dropping racist terminology and also downing queer males, we'll just say it that way, using the F word for a queer male. And yeah, I was like, oh, racist, and, you know, no, I don't want to be around these people because you are who you surround yourself with, and that is not what I want to be associated with, so I better remove these people. And just their whole energy and vibe was really icky. You know, I'm like, man, that was a bad read on my part. They seemed cool at first, but then when I found out, I'm like, nah. I'll find new friends that I actually am, you know, in alignment with. I don't want to become that. So, but yeah, I strongly believe that you are who you surround yourself with, and that's sadly why I think at times, because playing Call of Duty, I can make that blunder when I get really fucking angry and potentially drop that F-bomb for two men that love each other, and that's not what I want to be or represent. Like, no, because like I said, family member is engaged to another male, who's gonna get married, and yeah, I love him with all my heart, you know. He is, well, I can't say who he is, I guess. I'm trying to be respectful to his privacy, but, you know, it's a family member, and I love and accept him. So, yeah, I don't want that, you know, around me. Those type of people that are, you know, always downing him. Yep, I heard that, and I was thinking to myself, guess these guys aren't getting at it. Yeah, it was gross. They actually, even not only doing that, but also chasing after us like they were doing in that, you know, match. Just like after an hour and a half, I'm like, how desperate are you? And how weird are you? You know, I'm like, nah, I don't like your energy or your vibe. But yeah, anyway. Sorry, when my mom was talking, the person rudely took down my connection again, so I'm just letting you know. But mom's not happy about it, I'm not happy about it, and again, there you go, live on stream, my mom tells you that she has a heart condition and a tumor. It's not a lie, it's not a fabrication. Sadly, you know, it's not. Like, I wish it kind of was a lie. I'm not, you know, because there are people out there, like MCP's dealt with somebody like this that fabricate illnesses, you know what I mean? this person fabricated, that he dealt with, fabricated having cancer. And that makes me fucking livid because, like, you know, my mom having cancer in the past, potentially having it again, my grandpa dying of cancer, like, that shit don't fly with me. Anyways, I could go on and on about people. I just gotta let it go. But yeah, I just ask, you know, kindly. I know you might hate me. If you really need to get it out of your system, just come kill me in, you know, fucking Call of Duty. Get it out of your system. But don't take down my internet connection. Like, my mom needs it for her health issues, and my partner's mom also has a heart issue, and she also needs the internet for, you know, her health. And yeah, like, for instance, my mom has a CPAP machine that I believe is connected to the internet that helps my mom breathe when she sleeps, okay? She needs that CPAP machine for her heart. So whenever you're downing the internet connection, you're preventing that from working while she's trying to sleep. So essentially, you could potentially make someone no longer be on this planet, we'll just say it that way, by doing something like that. And I really want you to think about your actions and how if you do something like that and it gets taken to court and it's found that you actually, you know, harmed an individual physically by doing something like that, that could get you in trouble. Like, I don't think you want to be in jail. It's not worth, you know, whatever anger you have about, you know, because I know that this started happening even more ever since I got coupled up with my partner. And I know that's probably where some of it stems from. But it's not worth you going to jail over. I would just say redirect your energy to actually focusing on your future. You know, if it's the person I think it is, well, you know, you supposedly got together with a woman before. The person that, you know, fabricated that they won money at a casino and also inherited so much money from their family. But you also said in somebody's stream that you got a girl pregnant and you have a child with that individual. Well, even if you're not with that individual anymore, focus on your child's future. Focus on investing your time into that child instead of, you know, trolling people and trying to take down their streams. Focus on, you know, yeah, your child's future and maybe a future with somebody else if you can't be with the mother anymore. If that's who it is, I don't know. But to whoever it is, just focus on your future. Focus, if you have any children, focus on your children. If you don't have a partner, you know, get out there and find one or look online for one that is not already partnered up. You know? You can have a beautiful future too if you use your energy and time in the right way. You don't want to be laying on your deathbed way into the future going, fuck, I wasted my time there. I could have been having a more happier life. Instead, I was being miserable, stalking and obsessing over someone already coupled up. You heard my mom. He's to be, you know, son-in-law in the future, so, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't hate you. I just think that you need to redirect your energy in a more, you know, a better way for your future. But anyway. Yeah, if whoever it is has a gripe with us, take it out on us. Just leave our families out of it. Yeah, like I said, if you really have a problem with it, come after me in Resurgence. Kill me in Resurgence, you know? It's fine. You don't need to take my internet connection down. I don't want you to go to jail. I don't want to have to take you to court. I just want you to move on and find your own future and your own happiness. I don't hate you. I know that you're in pain. Whoever it is, I know you're deeply in pain and you're not happy. But you have the potential to turn that pain into happiness and find the person who's meant for you and focus on your future. And maybe, you know, you'll have children. Maybe you'll have a nice house. Maybe you'll have a nice car. Maybe you'll have a nice job. If you learn to, like, you know, redirect all that negative energy into something more positive. And I just say that out of my heart. Like, I worry for your future with you doing this. You don't want to be sitting in a jail cell or have a criminal record, which makes it hard to get a job. Like, yeah, like people will frown upon seeing like harassment. Went to jail for, like, you know, harassment or whatever. Or if you actually end up harming somebody because of, you know, downing their connection, and, you know, that individual that you harmed needed the internet, that could even go on your criminal record too, and it'll make it even tougher to get a job, you know. Just think about your future, is what I'm saying. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go and switch games, babe. I'll be with you shortly here. I'm almost an hour late. I'm sorry.